Okay, welcome back, Athenian. Hey, welcome back, Athenian fans, and we are apologizing for the technical difficulties. Great drive there for the first 2 points for the Athenians. Ian Hensley with the layup. They can score 2-3. Welcome you back to Crawfordsville High School. Kurt Slicker, Brian Saunders, Rhett Welliver, and Justin Duggar bringing you this webcast and North Montgomery Crawfordsville basketball action.
Great anticipation play by Ian right there on the inbounds play. Good finish at the rim as well.
North Montgomery scored with, I believe, a Jaron Bradford 3. Is that right?
Yes. Okay. Bradford did 3 from top to key. And we're already down to 4:34 here in the first quarter. So, as you would probably expected, anytime you get a county game, both teams are playing hard, that's for sure. And the defense has been pretty solid. Yes. Jesse's had a couple good looks, and we'll see if we can get him a basket here.
Yeah, starting lineup still in the court for the Athenians. It's Karsten Williamson, Ian Hensley, Zaire Morgan, Jesse Hall, and Nate Schrader. For North Montgomery, they've already subbed like 3 guys.
Yes, they have. He's already playing. He's played 8 so far. So. Yeah.
And you were mentioned before, I don't think they could maybe hear you, but this is first-year coach Chad Arnold for North Montgomery. 3 by Zaire Morgan, who can hit that shot and is not afraid to shoot it. The sophomore has done a good job stepping in to start the last 3 games and is really doing a great job bringing a lot of energy and excitement and allowing K-Dub to move into that shooting guard role. Good pass there to Nate Schrader. Just can't quite come down with it, but it's off North Montgomery. Preston Shaw out of bounds, and look at the right call to me.
Yeah, I think so. I see Nate go up and at least draw a foul there, but good execution. Trying to get that easy layup inside.
There's a first substitution for Crawfordsville. Ty Linus, the junior's in, and replacing Ian Hensley. And immediately Linus drives to the hoop and picks up a foul, and he'll go to line shoot 2.
It's excellent shot fake there, get to the rim. Good aggressiveness. You come into the game instead of settling for a jump shot, you want to take that ball to the rim. I'm sure Coach Pierce likes to see that out of it.
And don't you think that's just better when you're fresh into the game that you take it to the hoop before you take the first outside shot?
Yeah, if you can, and I think that was that's why he's, you look at our lineup here. I know Coach has changed it a little bit from earlier in the season, but it's awful nice to have somebody like Ty Linus coming off the bench to spark your offense.
Yep, makes 2 free throws. The Athenians the lead, 4-3 here, and 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Setting the lineup right now for North Montgomery, if I can, there's number 22 is Preston Shaw. Kiefer Carmine is in there, number 44. 24, I believe, is new to North Montgomery this year, Alex Wallace. You got Cade Kobe and Jaron Bradford in there, completing their lineup right now. And they're going to change. They're going to make another substitution. Zach Searle's going to check in. And Jack Thompson's going to check in for Carmine.
I think this is what Coach Arnold likes to do. He's a man-to-man coach. He demands the kids play hard. And knowing him from the past, and he's going to use his bench. And this is exactly what I'm sure Coach Pierce expected. Hard-nosed man-to-man defense.
Yep. Nice pass there by K-Dub. Great feed to Justin Hall for easy 2.
What a setup there by K-Dub. He set Coble up there, a little hesitation move, and a great pass.
Yeah. 6-3 Athenian lead here. 3 fouls on North Montgomery. Crawfordsville has yet to foul. I'm sure I just jinxed him.
They're doing a good job of keeping the ball on the outside. You can see that North Montgomery, obviously Bradford is a good scorer, but
yes.
We're doing a good job of jamming the paint. As far as our offense goes, I know I say this all the time, but we've gotten to the rim, a couple layups, and we keep doing that, we're going to be in good shape here.
That makes a difference, doesn't it? We saw it last game for sure, and the Lady Athenians, tough pass there to hand it for Linus.
Yeah, you like to throw that ball away from defense. Tough catch.
For sure.
Doing a good job there, Jesse, not letting the ball go deep.
Open shot there by Searle. Searle is what is he? He's a junior, 6'1" junior.
Good take there by Ty. And he's got to get up to the rim, but I like the push. I like the attack mode.
Yeah, I think he is really looking to score. Doing a great job. Feed inside there. And
tough matchup for Ian down there. Yeah, Thompson, big boy.
He's a big dude.
Big boy down there.
And he had good position, just turned and laid it up. Linus still looking to make something happen. He's guarded by Preston Shaw. Out to Jesse Hall with Cyril on him. Should be a mismatch. Looks like he's trying to exploit it. A little bit of a fadeaway there and just left it a little short. Not sure how to...
Not very good officiating right there.
Couldn't see it and got no help.
These guys have been officiating, I think, since I played, and they're good. They are. They're experienced, but which we know is a long time ago. So, Jesse right there. I'm sure Coach Pierce likes to see him a little closer to the rim.
Yeah.
And I'm sure North Montgomery's pretty pleased with him being pushed out that far. So, 2:13 to go here, first quarter. Both teams playing good, solid man-to-man so far.
Cole Watt checks into the game, gives Ian Hensley a break. Watt's a hard-nosed senior. Back into Thompson, but he can't hit the layup.
It's almost automatic when Mr. Watt comes in that we're going to a trap.
Yeah, you're right. Does a good job of that. And here's one thing about Cole Watt. He's going to play hard all the time he's on the court.
Yeah, his motor is on. That kid is, I like calling him all muscle.
Yeah.
That kid is in fantastic shape. He'll probably run all day, and that's the only way he knows how to do it.
He does, too.
We'll take again by Ty Linus. It's obvious that he's got an explosive step to that rim.
He's quick and can finish. Hensley's going to check in for Zaire Morgan. So Coach Pierce also doing the substitution offer. When these guys play this hard, they're going to have to do that. Officials waiting for the guys to stop leaning on each other.
Yeah, my opinion is they need to put the ball in play there. The more you let them stand around there, the more they're going to jostle, for position. I mean,
the offensive player gets the stand there, but you can't.
He does. I just think, again, a lot of hesitation.
Yeah. Wiseman and Coach Pierce changes it up, but
trying to throw
lob, right?
Yeah, nice play by Cobold.
Yeah, he's
good
an
anticipation.
Good turnover there. Ian is in the passing lane, able to get it. The pass up front. Tough shot.
Yeah, I like the attack.
Yeah.
Great steal by Ian down there.
Absolutely.
And a really good job of looking up the floor, putting pressure on.
Morgan back in, going to give K-Dub a rest. Uh-oh. Linus went down just as K-Dub went behind him. I'm not sure what happened there.
That was strange. Yeah, that something wasn't quite right there. But.
All right, here we go. Athenians looking to get a stop here. Trailing North Montgomery 6-7. Back into Thompson there. He's alone, gets his own rebound, and able to put it back up and in. Take the lead up to 3 points.
Mismatch right there. Good recognition there by Zaire.
Yeah, he knew it. Blocked out of bounds by Thompson. Jesse Hall's going to get a break. Nate Schrader's going to check in, replacing Hall. You can tell this is fast and hard-nosed because Jesse Hall doesn't usually sit down.
I think Coach is not pleased with that last defensive possession.
Ian didn't quite get the handle on that and just kind of stumbled out of bounds there. Called travel. Carson Scott's going to check into the game here, replacing Hensley.
Number 5, Scott checking in for the Athenians.
Quicker.
Yeah, give Carson a look here. He's a senior, and you know what you're going to get out of him is nothing but effort.
That's right.
And he's going to give you full effort here. Maybe we can get a little spark here.
And we're going to get that trap going with Watt and Scott. Cade Coble on the drive.
Good job there by Cole getting there. Good
position.
Good outlet.
Yep.
There's
Linus going to go.
Let's see a little more ball movement maybe.
Block shot there by Jaron Bradford, but it's off Bradford and ball stays with the Athenians.
Something to go to school on right there. Shot fake him next time maybe.
Yep.
You guys going to block your shot from that far out.
Drive around him. Kind of like we talked about earlier, maybe work on that drive being your first shot into the game. Morgan to Watt. Watt takes it out front. Looking at Carson Scott now.
A little action.
Ty will look to score. Good pass, good feed there to Cole Watt. Just off.
30 seconds here. We need to get a stop. You know. Coach Arnold calling for one shot, 5 call. That's a 5 call.
5-second call. Carson Scott brings that fire every time he plays.
That's exactly what we just said, right? You know one thing about him, you're going to get that effort. And that's why you play somebody like that.
20 seconds to go here. Coach is going to bring back Jesse Hall and K-Dub looking for some offense so we can play for that last shot.
Excellent job by the two seniors right there, Cole and Carson.
Didn't they?
Yeah, big spark.
Yeah,
even though they didn't score, that's the kind of energy you want off your bench.
Crawfordsville look to get rolling here with about probably 8 or 9 seconds to go.
Yeah, we're down to about 8 here.
K-Dub's going to get it and drive in. Great move.
He has that hesitation move, that's a tough move to stop right there. I really, the thing about it is he can go left or right, and great finish at the rim right there. That's a big basket. 9-8, down by 1.
His strength isn't really. You're never going to say he's super quick, although he is quicker than he has been. He's got quicker this year.
Well, he definitely is deceptively quick right there. That was an excellent move.
But his move is just fantastic.
Yeah, his ball handling.
Yep. He gets it done there. So after the first quarter of play here, the North Montgomery Chargers lead Crawfordsville 9-8. They have 4 fouls. Crawfordsville has 0 fouls. We look at the opportunity coming up here for both coaches. Lots of substitutions. Both teams are playing really, really fast, and lots of changes in the lineup. And then you're going to look at that score and go, man, they're playing hard-nosed, tough defense.
Not that you want to foul, but I'm sure Coach Pierce would like to see a little more aggressiveness maybe in the paint right there. I think that, not that you're ever trying to foul, but I know, you take Jesse out there trying to send a message like, look, we need a little bit more presence in the paint right there.
Get a little physical with it.
Yes, not foul, but use your body, use your size, use your strength inside. So, we got us a good ball game here. We figured that this would be the case.
Absolutely.
One team's going to make a run here, and hopefully it's going to be Athenians.
So we got Jesse Hall, Zaire Morgan, Carson Williamson, Ty Linus, and Nate Schrader in for the Athenians. Coble, Logan Kelly, Jaron Bradford, Preston Shaw, and Jack Thompson in for North Montgomery. Zaire Morgan bring the ball up to court, gets it to Linus, who's looked to drive all night long already. Great move, great pass.
That's twice in a row now. We've been, one thing about the way North's playing, if you can get there off the dribble, you're going to get some easy shots, and that's a great job by Linus again.
Drew the defenders to him. Tough pass there for North Montgomery, but Coble's able to rein it in. Gets the ball back in their leading scorer's hands. Bradford scores at about 14.4 a game. And nobody else is, Shaw, I guess, is about 9.6.
Good run there by Nate Schrader.
Yeah, he ran the court, didn't he?
Very well.
Good job by Ty Linus on the floor, diving after the ball. I'll tell you what happened. Somebody, I'm just going to say it this way, Coach Pierce has definitely lit a fire under Ty Linus. At the end of the last game at West Lafayette, Ian Hensley came in there, scored 2 threes, and dove after the ball and created a turnover on the other end. Now that game was out of reach at that time. It was near the end of the game. But man, he was fired up, and the whole gym could hear Coach Pierce encouraging everybody to play that hard, and that earned Hensley the start tonight, I believe. But you can see that Linus is playing at another level right now.
No question. I think he's really been the difference in the game. I know it's only 10-9, but his energy has really changed the complexion for us. He's the one playing with the most, and been able to make some plays here.
And he can score. He's got offense, and he brings that element where not everybody does that on a team. They got roles. So there's another turnover by North Montgomery.
That's an excellent point, Brian. You're right. Everybody has a role, and his role, not only his energy, is to score. Right? He needs to look to score. And you look at the lineup out there, he's one of our 3 best scorers on the floor for sure.
And you've pointed out numerous times you want 3 scorers, and we have K-Dub, Jesse, and Linus out there right now. And then Schrader's actually been scoring well.
Yeah. I like this idea of spreading them out, trying to beat them off the dribble.
Tough pass right there on the tie-up. I think the ball's going to stay here with the Athenians. Gave Carmine a chance to tie up Schrader. K-Dub looks to inbound the ball, and they're going to try to get it to Jesse. Back to K-Dub. Set up the offense now. Here we go.
Looks like we're just 5 out. With the dribble, drive, and kick, just like that.
Nice pass. I think that was blocked, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Good job by Jesse Hall getting the rebound, back up for 2.
And no coach is excited about that, seeing Jesse active on the boards.
Yeah. And a turnover by North Montgomery with a bad pass. Great no look there to Jesse Hall. Running ahead with the left-handed layup. Just a nice job running the court here. Yep. Thought that was coming. They'll force the timeout for North Montgomery.
It's nice to see Jesse get a couple easy baskets. You know, I don't care who you are. We've said this before, that you get a couple baskets and you just tend to play a little harder, right? I don't care who you are. The blood gets to running a little bit more, and you can kind of smell a little blood in the water. So it'll be interesting to see here if Coach comes out with a little trap or something here, because I'm sure North Montgomery's going to have a set. So we'll see if Coach Pierce changes defenses at all right here. This is danger zone for the Chargers. You can kind of feel us getting ready to. It's a 5-point game now.
Right.
And, you know, we haven't really hit anything from the perimeter, and we're going to.
That's right. And you pointed out here it's going to be a game of runs. Hopefully Athenians are the ones making that run. And we'll say this. They jumped out in the second quarter and went on a run. They were down 1 at the end of the first, and now they're up, as you pointed out, 5, Kurt. And I'll tell you what, the intensity in here is exactly what you want in a good, hard-played county matchup game, and a lot of excitement. Good student sections with both of them. I hate to say this. I felt like when we were in high school, you just packed the stands in. Everybody went to the ball games, but that's kind of what you did. And kids have different options nowadays, I think. But still, a lot of students here for both schools.
Yeah, it was a good crowd, and you have to remember, too, there's a JV girls game going on over there in the other gym. So, you know, there's, I don't know how many are over there.
That's true.
But you know that's taken away a few people from being in the gym right now.
Definitely both girls basketball teams are over there, so. Yep, so North Montgomery inbounds here, 5:55 to go in the second quarter. Athenians have 1 foul. It's on Ty Linus. North Montgomery has 4 fouls, just to reset the game for you. Crawfordsville leads 14-9. Ball goes back into Thompson again, and Zaire Morgan comes down and does a great job stealing the ball away, but somehow North Montgomery's able to come back up to that. Shaw's able to score the layup.
Great help there by Zaire. I'd like to see us get on that loose ball.
Yep. Get the offense set here for Crawfordsville. And
you can see it's just we're spreading them out, seeing if we can get a little angle, get that shoulder dipped, force them to help. They're 2 bigs in the paint. Kind of surprised North doesn't switch those, but they're not.
Linus with the kick out to Jesse Hall from 3. Oh, just off, but Schrader's there for the offensive board. Did a good job working hard on the glass. And there's Zaire Morgan with a short jumper, just misses.
That's what Coach wants to see out of Nate Schrader, though. Get on those boards, set somebody up.
I feel like he's played hard and played well all year long. He's got his hands full down with Jack Thompson. Did a good job, but went up, just took the swing at Thompson's shot, and he's going to pick up the foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you'd like to see him just go straight up there. I mean, I know Thompson's big. Nate's got some long arms here, but it's all right. Challenge the shot. It's only our 2nd foul.
Well, you know, with Schrader being on your football team, he's a strong guy, works hard, good kid.
And then as it turns out, maybe that's a good foul, right? He misses the free throw right there. So, you don't want to give him easy shots in the paint. So good challenge there by Nate.
Ian Hensley's going to check back in and line up. Zach Cyril checked in for North Montgomery. Hensley's going to come in and give Schrader a break. He's been working hard. Scores 14-11. Thompson up for a 2nd shot. A little long. Jesse Hall goes up and pulls down the rebound.
That's where it was. Good foul, right? Yeah. Don't get anything out of it. All right. See if he stays 5 out here, if he runs a set. Looks like he's in a little more motion offense right now. The ball screen action.
Got Hall and Linus on the same side of the court, and they're going to work to get open. Jesse makes a nice move.
That's an impressive move with his left hand right there.
Looking to score, isn't he?
Good help there by Ty on the defensive end.
16-11's a score here with 4 minutes to go. Jack Thompson just getting position. Helped out there probably a little bit late.
Just a little right here. Saw it.
Yep.
But didn't quite
Good
get to it.
pass up there. Oh, man. Hey, kudos to Jack Thompson running the court, getting back, blocking Hensley's shot. Carmine's going to check back in for Jack Thompson. They obviously switched those two guys up. Both listed at 6'4" and 6'5", I think. Maybe both of them.
I still like the look. Put pressure on him, make him get back. Take the easy layup, we'll get it. All right, coaches.
Good drive there by Linus. Layup's just off the Hall with the rebound. Oh, and his shot just won't find the bottom of the hoop. Yep, Williamson was able to disrupt that shot. I think it was off Bradford.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Great job by K-Dub there, anticipating an outlet.
Watch the Athenes get this ball in bounds here. Morgan back to Williamson. 3-point game with 3:30 to go. This is different too. We are not launching with this great find. Williamson, Linus to Williamson, Hall with the cut, and a great find by
That's
K-Dub.
great execution on a set play right there. Little ball screen action on the wing, and great pass. Williamson's had 3 or 4 just exceptional passes
He was
tonight.
playing a high level tonight. Looks good. Shot by Cyril is off right in the hands of Jesse Hall. Zaire gets the ball out to the outlet. Zaire Morgan, who's they're going to call travel. Thought it was going to be a foul or travel. Travel happened first, so Carson Scott's going to check into the game.
Scott returns to the lineup for the Athenians.
18-13 lead here with 3 minutes to go. We'll see who can win this last 3 minutes.
This is big. 5-point. Athenians can get another turnover here, really stretch that lead out. Bradford with the 2. He's on the line and right in the hands of Jesse Hall. Trying to push the ball up. There's Cade Coble, but just being athletic and knocking the ball out of bounds.
Probably not the pass that we were looking for, but again, you want to be aggressive.
Yeah.
Right.
So Nate Mayer's going to check in first time tonight. Senior, listed at 6'4", getting his first action, replacing Carson Scott.
He's kind of going to give you a spark. He's got some athletic ability, can make a shot here.
Yeah.
So with 2 minutes to go, I like the idea of coach giving him a look.
Blocking foul on Cyril. The North Montgomery's 5th foul, so nobody in real foul trouble here. Carson Scott's going to check back in. Jack Thompson's going to check in for North Montgomery, giving Carmine a break. Zaire Morgan's going to check out as Carson Scott checks back in.
Looks like Coach Pierce is going to that little ball screen action on him. I like it. It's worked. Let's see if he goes back to it here.
Oh, they got K-Dub on the carry. That's one of those yet. The guys just got to adjust to how they call it.
Right. If I was the opposing coach, I'd probably be asking for it.
Right.
And, so okay, they called it. So
Yep.
K-Dub just now has to understand that it is something that's in play, I guess, so to speak.
That's right. They were going to call it. So this is Alex Wallace, who's bringing the ball up for the Chargers. Into the hands of Coble, back to Wallace. Carson Scott on him. There's a moving screen. Yep, absolutely.
It's a good call.
Yeah, illegal screen by Jack Thompson.
Excellent job again by Scott with his ball pressure right there. And created the foul.
Next foul will be in the bonus here. 2 minutes to go. And
Carson's kind of the yo-yo here. He's been in and out, in and out, in and out. But he understands his role.
Defense, isn't he? Really?
Absolutely.
Because as he gets a chance, Coach Pierce checks Linus back into the game, and that gives us more offensive prowess. K-Dub on the drive, kicks it to Hensley. You can definitely hit a 3. Just off, but Jesse Hall's there. Rebound, and he got fouled. What a shot. What a shot. He is playing as hard as I've seen him play all year. Great job in a big county matchup.
Nice thing, too, is he's scoring inside. Like right there, you get the put back. He's obviously a skilled player. That's twice now you've seen him finish with his left hand.
Yeah, great job.
Which just shows So.
And with a lot of contact right there. I mean, he just played right through it and still got the shot up on the glass and in.
No question. No question.
Cole Watt's going to come back in here. There's a nice tip out by Ian Hensley on the rebound. Linus pulled it in, but Mayer unfortunately took a step. I think Coach Pierce is saying, hey, Nate, shoot that ball.
Right, just be ready to catch and shoot. You know, that's one thing he does well is shoot.
Yes.
Don't try to do too much. Yeah. Excellent job by Hensley on the free throw. That's what you teach as an offense. If you can't get it, you back tap those free throws.
Yeah, he did a great job. Cole Watt checked back into the game now, and he's going to really put some pressure on here to jump and run, and it does what's supposed to do, creates a turnover. Great pass by Linus, but North Montgomery got a fingertip on it. Out of bounds to Crawfordsville.
Hensley, Williamson, Morgan, Schrader in the lineup.
You can hear the wind on the PA. Hensley, Williamson, Morgan, and Schrader back into the lineup.
Basically, Jesse stays and everybody else is out.
We're looking for offense right now. 20-13 lead with 1:30 to go. You said these last 3 minutes are important.
They always are, yeah. This is a chance for us to stretch this lead. Good up, Nate.
Good job. Oh, shoot. Just got shoved, knocked down there. But Hensley's able to create a steal. Put the ball off the basket. Good rebound by Schrader.
I'd like to see Nate keep that ball up, but he brought it down.
Yeah.
Great trap.
Man, they are too.
Good hustle back by Jesse, too. You notice him sprinting back right there.
Good shot. North worked hard for that one and came up with it. Cyril with the basket. Make it 20-15.
There it is, that left hand again.
Yeah, he was sure to go. There's Williamson for three. And a little strong with that shot. Bradford will bring the ball up to give it to Wallace. 50 seconds to go here. We'll see if North's going to play for the last shot in the quarter.
Now they run a little backdoor play.
Yep. Kicked out to Bradford for three, and it's good. 38 seconds to go here. Athenians know Coach Pierce will definitely be playing for the last shot. Unless they get something easy. They're going to burn some clock right now with good ball handles.
Yeah, about 20 seconds left here. North Montgomery doesn't have any fouls to give, so if they foul us, we'll be at the free throw line here.
Yep. Foul total, 7 for North and 2 for Crawfordsville. Quick turnover there. Bradford gets an easy layup. 6 seconds to go. Going to tie the game.
You know, you talked about those last 2 minutes. North Montgomery outscored us there. It was 20-13.
That's right.
The 7-0 run there in the last couple minutes. So sure coach is going to be pleased with that. You know, up to that point, I thought we had dominated the second quarter.
Absolutely.
So, you know, I think that's kind of the story with our team right now. Anytime you're a young team, too, you're going to have these little peaks and valleys. Yep. And but there were some good things there. You know, Jesse was really getting after it there in the second quarter. You see him playing with a purpose, and he's playing hard. And so, you know, it is what we thought would be a nice, tight game.
Right.
Girls basketball player in school history.
Hey, here we go. Introducing Lauren Keller right now at halftime, and she is, as Coach Slicker mentioned before, she's a 1,000-point scorer. Happened against West Lafayette on the road. Had a great recognition there. Stopped the game, gave her the game ball. But congratulations to Lauren Kellerman, the first player since Lacey Garrett to score 1,000 points. Get recognized here at halftime and raise money. And you mentioned, Coach Slicker, just how rare that is. What a great milestone it is when you get a player to score 1,000 points. And she's got a lot of basketball left to play this season. But fantastic job by Lauren Kellerman. Her parents are Kevin and Holly Kellerman. Brother Alex is on the varsity basketball team. Her older brother Will graduated last year. Great family, athletic family, and big part of Crawfordsville sports.
Well, Lauren's just top shelf. You know, I've only been here now for 6 weeks, or 6 months, but Lauren is a special kid. I'm very happy for her. Well deserving for sure.
Boys halftime score, just one update there. Sullivan is beating Greencastle 30-13. That would be surprising. Greencastle's really good. Danville leads Lebanon 15-13 after one in boys basketball action. So we're going to take a break here. Dance team's on the floor. 8 minutes to go here in halftime. Score tied 20-20, and we will look to pick it up in the second half.
How are you?
right, here we go. Welcome back. Basketball fans, got a minute to go left in halftime. Score tied 20-20. So we get ready to start the second half for Crawfordsville, North Montgomery. Coach Slicker has some stats for you.
Yeah, thanks to Jerry McMurray for sending these out. But the score being 20-20, you would anticipate the stats kind of like the first game we had tonight being very similar, and they are.
Okay.
So far on the turnover battle, Crawfordsville is losing that. We have 13 turnovers in the first half compared to North Montgomery's 12. So, I think both teams like to take better care of the ball. I'm sure both coaches talked about that at halftime. In terms of the rebounding, Crawfordsville holds an edge by 2 is all, 16-14. Part of that is we've done a good job of hitting elbows a little bit. Shooting is really where the difference in the game is. North Montgomery's been a little more patient than we have. They are 9 of 19,
wow,
almost 50%. We are 9 of 29,
okay.
Which is you gotta shoot the score, and I agree with that. I like our aggressiveness. We've gotten the ball inside. I'm sure Coach talked about finishing at the rim. We've had a couple chances at the rim. Nick Schrader and a couple others, and we've got to knock those down. So we got ourselves, a tie ball game. Really, this is a 16-minute game right now. You set the game over at 16 minutes. No one's really in foul trouble right here. And this first 2 or 3 minutes will set the tone right now. So let's see if we can get a couple stops and a couple quick baskets.
See what happens. We'll set starting lineups here. Little change for the Athenians from the start of the game. Got Jesse Hall, Ian Hensley, Carson Williamson, and Nate Schrader, and then Ty Linus is in the starting lineup, who we talked about did play really, really well.
Very well. Very well. I see why Coach did that.
Yep. There's a great defense, actually, by Linus, and Cade Coble still able to get the shot up. Ball's down, and the Athenians create the turnover. Hensley comes up that ball, as he often does, and did it again right there in that possession. For North Montgomery, got Jack Thompson, Jaron Bradford, Cade Coble, Alex Wallace. Oh, man. How about that?
Yeah, I saw it coming from the side there. A little set play from Coach. Or back screen. And a great call. Let's see if we can keep building off that.
That's good momentum builder right there.
Too bad too many people are still out there in the hallway and missed that dunk.
Yes. Really nice job by Jesse Hall to get up and do that. Great feed. Great job on the pass. The rest of the starting lineup for North, Preston Shaw is in there as well. 22-20 now, Athenians lead. We'll see what kind of defense we play. I'll tell you, Ty Linus is really moving his feet.
He is.
Cade Coble's quick. He's an athlete, and that kid can fly. Nice move by Preston Shaw, just off. Nate Schrader with that rebound again. I was surprised, honestly, rebounds were that close. Other than they do have the presence of Thompson and Carmine under there. Great little floater by Cade in the lane.
Excellent possession. You drive the paint right there, get the rim, put the pressure on the D. I think Coach Pierce would like to see the pace of the game speed up. I mean, it's obviously North Montgomery wants to play at a slower pace, but keep pushing.
Bradford off on that shot into the hands of Jesse Hall. Out for 3 to Ty Linus, just off, and Schrader's in there to pull down the rebound. Oh, Nate knew what he wanted to do. Pass was a little hot, I think, and therefore it went out of bounds.
Still, though, that's what, we're on the boards there. Yep. We get a nice offensive rebound. You see Jesse cutting hard to the basket right there. That was about 3 inches away from almost being another dunk.
That's
so
right.
Good effort there by the Athenians.
It's Alex Wallace bringing the ball up the court here for North Montgomery. Again, the 6'2 senior. New name we're calling this year. I believe there's a nice steal by K-Dub. Going to go all the way with this. Up the
That's just seeing the game. He saw the North Montgomery running the play. He left his man and just made a basketball play right there. What a great athletic play.
Yeah. And then made not an easy shot down on the other end. Just able to finish around the rim as he does so well.
He's been really explosive, no question.
Good defense here by the Athenians, and is it just a step late getting there?
Yeah, just trail it just enough. Just enough to. Still, though, I like the challenge of the shot. Don't
get that easy when they're in the paint. Yeah. So I put Wallace at the line shooting 2 here. First foul goes to the Athenians in the second half. Soft shot. Basket's good. 21-26.
Interesting to see what set we come back with right here. We ran a couple. I like the penetration. See if we get Jesse another shot down here.
So they're going to bring Zach Cyril in for Preston Shaw. first, second half substitution here. Yeah, got Hall and Williamson bring the ball up, and Coble's applying a little bit of pressure.
That was a set for Ty. That was where they wanted that ball to go.
Nice drives, and there is Hensley just hustling again.
Yeah, you like to see that. It just shows his confidence is growing on the floor again. A good take there by Ty. Good set play for him.
Wallace will bring the ball up. The offense set for North Montgomery into the hands of Coble. Underneath to Thompson, and Jesse was there.
Yeah, that was the difference. K-Dub was about a step quicker and got the steal. Jesse just not quite able to get there. And instead, us getting two, they get two. He messed that one right there.
Yeah, they did. Little slide of the foot.
Yes, he did.
Linus shoots. Linus pushes the lead back up to 5, 29-24 here. And there's a foul on K-Dub. The second Athenian foul of the third quarter, and that'll put Coble at the line shooting two.
You can see why Linus was inserted into the lineup. He's just really having an excellent game. Really all the way around, his defense has been solid. He's been able to pass and penetrate, and then we all know he can hit that open shot.
He absolutely can. Coble's first shot's up and good, and Tyler Morgan's going to check in and give Linus a break here, almost halfway through the third quarter. Coble's second shot. Up and bounces out. Jesse Hall comes down with the rebound.
Good rebound there by Jesse. We went and got it. Yeah, I think he did too.
Yeah.
Just a little.
And they are paying attention to us. Like you said, it's in play tonight. I think that's a great description of that carry, because you see some other games where that ball's coming more than halfway down.
No question that some officials do and some don't. I think that's the best way of saying that.
Yep. Tonight it's being called, and that's the second one going against the Athenians. So you just got to watch it now, because that creates a turnover, and there's Coble driving around Schrader, probably a mismatch, and able to score.
It's a good execution by the Chargers there to set play.
K-Dub wide open, which is dangerous all the time. There's Hensley with the rebound, and we're going to get a foul on Preston Shaw. So Kiefer Carmine and Jaron Bradford check in for Thompson and Shaw as substitutions continue for North Montgomery. Got a big mismatch there with Jesse. Cyril guarding him. There's Hensley for three, who's certainly capable of hitting that shot.
Good set play there by Coach. I like it. Good execution. Ian has his feet set. Sure would take that shot any day of the week.
Absolutely. There's Bradford for three, and that ball's in and out. Schrader, good position.
Great rebound man by Nate. Great rebound.
Had his man Carmine blocked out and pulled it down. Morgan's going to try to get the ball inside here, going cross court to Hensley. Sophomore to sophomore. Good reverse layup. 31-27 in favor of the Athenians with 3:30 to go.
Great move by Ian. I see a big difference between him and earlier in the season tonight, no question.
Absolutely. There's a lot of confidence that's coming in.
It really is. You can see him just becoming a better player every day.
And I'll tell you what, I really do think it began the last few minutes at West Lafayette game up there on the road. Another good rebound by Schrader, and looking ahead to Jesse Hall. Morgan, North Montgomery's back. Give them credit for that. Wasn't anything there.
Sure, Coach likes seeing Jesse run the floor there, though. That's what. Get Jesse doing those kind of things. Good things are going to happen.
Left hand up and in. Pushes the lead to 6. North Montgomery. Timeout. I give Coach Arnold credit. That's a good timeout.
It is. Williamson's really had a superb game tonight. You think about some of his drives, some of his finishes, some of his passes. Playing like a senior point guard. Or maybe he's not the point guard all the time, but playing like a senior guard is supposed to play in a big game. And, we're down here to 2:45 in the third quarter, 6-point lead. You're assuming North Montgomery's going to try to go inside. We get a couple stops here. Maybe we can push this thing up to 10. We got Ty Linus coming back in the game. which I think is good. We've shortened our bench just a little bit here, I think, in the third quarter, which I think is typical of a big game like this. Early in the game, you want to get some guys in and see and we know what Carson and Cole did in the first half, but you get here in the third quarter now, and a lot of times you do shorten that bench just a little bit. And, let these guys, let your starters or your top six here, see if we can establish a lead. So far here in the third quarter, we've outscored them by 6.
Right.
And let's see if we can extend. And I always say this in timeouts is that, you want to win whatever's left on the clock. So there's 2:45 here. Let's win the quarter.
Yep.
And the score is 0-0, even though it's not.
Right.
Let's see if we can finish and win this quarter.
Come right out of the timeout and keep that momentum going here. And you're right. And nice thing is, well, I would ask you this. It would be a positive. Those guys, that bench, though, has seen some action, so it won't be their first time in the game if they're called upon late in the game to come in and foul or play hard-nosed defense.
Which is exactly why you give those guys, you get them in the game early, and that way they feel like they're a part of it, too.
Alex Wallace out top with North Montgomery coming out of the timeout here, looking to probably stop this Crawfordsville run if they can.
Good help there by K-Dub again. I know it's hard to see that maybe, but he helped off.
Jesse
Great help there by Nate.
Boy, all 3 guys. Hall jumped over to help on Koval, and Schrader got the block. Just a great job. There's Linus wide open for 3, and that ball is in and out into the
Good shot.
Yep,
he's open. Feet set. Take that.
That would have been big. Push that lead up to 9.
You got to stay up on Bradford now. Don't want him to. He's missed a couple. They've been in and out.
Yeah.
He's really I'm not saying their only 3-point shooter, but he certainly is their 3-point shooter.
And he's a definite threat.
Yeah.
Good job. That should be out of bounds off North Montgomery. It looks like they say Hall touched it last.
Tough call there. I think should have overturned that maybe.
Yeah.
He's not going to.
No, he should have probably from this side. I think he had a better view at it, but we can help him if they'd ask.
Yeah, no question.
So Carmine and Cyril out of lineup for North Montgomery. Thompson back in there. Got Jesse on Bradford.
I'm really impressed with Jesse's doing. Yeah, I think it's a great move by Coach Pierce.
Absolutely.
Try to make it more difficult for Bradford to get that shot off. Great job there by Nate Schrader.
Good job.
And then he's done a lot of little things this half. I know he hasn't scored tonight, but his defense has really been a factor here in the second half.
Playing really well. So score remains 33-27 with 1:30 to go. Athenian basketball.
Little set play here for Jesse. We can get him to the block. Again, K-Dub with a nice read.
Oh, really nice. Ty Linus in there working hard. He went after that ball. Like the way he's working.
Well, you love it. I mean, that's how you attack the offensive boards right there. I mean, he went after that ball. And good take there by K-Dub. He read it.
Coach can get a little blow in for these guys right here at the end of the third quarter. Put Nate Mayer in.
You know we're going to be tripping potentially here. We put Cole in the game, and he's just looking. Do I go? Coach said not yet.
It's Alex Wallace driving into the paint there. It looked like it was off Thompson's hand.
Great defense there by Cole and Carson. They come into the game. Cole denies the entry pass. Carson's able to create the turnover by good ball pressure.
So you got Zaire Morgan, Nate Mayer, Schrader, Cole Watt, and Carson Scott with the ball. 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Athenians up 6. Timeout. Great timeout there by Coach Pierce.
Well, you took out some of your offensive firepower, so let's see if he subs anybody here over the last 56 seconds. We said at 2:45 we wanted to win the last 2:45, and right now it's 0-0. So we haven't lost it. Let's see if we can go in. That's kind of what I thought. You take your time out, go back with maybe a little bit more offensive firepower here, and get you a basket, push us up by 6, maybe even 9 here if we can knock down a 8 to 9 here if we can knock a shot down.
Get a big 3.
Just a guess, but maybe something for Jesse. He ran the backdoor dunk earlier. I know North Montgomery's looking for that. But
yes. Yeah, really nice play. Brought a ton of energy and excitement, and everybody likes to dunk. It doesn't happen often now in college basketball, in the high school.
No, not like you watch them on TV. Right. So The other side out. Tough place to take the ball out of bounds. Sometimes you can sneak a lob in here, but it's difficult.
Yep.
Usually your goal is just get it in from the side down here. Yeah, get it in, and then get into something.
He's going to run some time there. A little dangerous pass. Bradford knew it was coming, but Linus did a good job coming up with it.
Just a dribble weave. Again, I'm surprised that Montgomery hasn't switched more of these, but
yes,
skip out and trap it one time, but they haven't.
Good job by Morgan not making that pass because it's not there to Linus because the defense that Bradford's playing on him. So Morgan's got to be careful not to get the 5-second call. Oh, and Thompson went for it.
I don't like those weak passes.
Nope.
Something on them.
Dangerous. Schrader did a good job going to get the ball.
Jesse coming to the block. No, get played up top.
5 seconds there. He's wide.
Still good execution. You know what? You ran 40 seconds of time there, and that's a good sign for later in the year or next game or something because it's going to be that point where you want to hold the ball for one shot for 40 seconds. And we just proved right there we did.
We can do it.
And we got a good look. You know, he just did knock it down, but that's a nice job right there.
Yeah. Low pressure, 2.1 seconds to go. North Montgomery ball. Tough pass. Good job by Crawfordsville. So, you said 2:45 to go. We didn't win or lose it. We just kept it right where it needed to be.
Which, when you have the lead, you win it. You know, really right there, we won that 6 minutes or that 2 minutes and still have that 6-point lead. And I believe it's our basketball here to start the fourth quarter. So, we'll see if Coach draws up something else here. And, can stretch that lead. You know, the next couple baskets, you always say this in the game, but you get into the fourth quarter with a 6-point lead. North Montgomery's begging right now for the next basket because they know 8, 10, 12, the game can get away from you here. It's been a tight game, it's been a close game, but this is a point in the game where a couple plays and you can turn a 6-point lead into a 14-point lead pretty quick.
Got a quick scoring update for you with down at the Southmont Western Boone game. Southmont leads in the third quarter, 41-35 over Western Boone. So Western Boone, I think, has not won a game yet this year.
Yeah, I'm sure that some of those football guys are still not quite there yet.
Not quite basketball shape, which
probably not. Well, I'm happy for Coach Turner at Southmont. Coach Jake a long time ago. He's a great guy. And excited for all his success that he's had in his career.
And he graduated a bunch of seniors last year, so I mean, this is a young team for him. And got another scoring update here with a huge third quarter for Danville. Lebanon's now down to Danville 49-30 after 3. So yeah, that was a huge third quarter. That's what Will Williams wrote out there on Twitter, and I think he's right on.
Little ball screen action. He ran that play earlier in the game, and North Montgomery did a little better job defending it.
That.
Yeah, but still, I like the idea. Running good offense here. We're getting some good motion.
Nice job by Linus, recognizing nobody was there. Well, he really is looking to score tonight.
That's it, execute. Really, the last 2 possessions have been outstanding execution. The kind of stuff you look for as you get into the, in the second half of a ball game. Yeah. Usually the team that executes will win the game more often than not. It's okay.
Foul call, that's
okay.
right. Yeah. Well, been 3 fouls called here, and we're into the fourth quarter. 2 on Crawfordsville, 1 on North Montgomery.
Good help there by Nate. He's coming across. Our bigs tonight have done a good job of helping in there. When North Montgomery drives, Nate blocked the shot earlier on Coble on that drive. So
Ian Hensley checks in here in the fourth quarter for replacing Zaire Morgan.
Good switch down low between our 2 bigs. Stay up on him. He's their best shooter. So
got Hensley guarding Jaron Bradford. They go underneath Thompson. Good double team. Good job by Nate Schrader with another block.
Vertical that time and then challenge like he did earlier. Excellent.
Really doing a good job going in.
Let's see the patience here. I know we want to stretch it out here, but we've been running some good offense. Let's see if we can get another.
Got Jesse Hall holding the ball. Got to put the dribble down there to avoid the 5-second call. And, Cyril playing him a little close. Just threw some contact. Picks up the foul. Second foul for North Montgomery. And Preston Shaw's going to check out of the lineup, and Alex Wallace is going to check back in for North. Ty Linus to inbounds here and see who he can get it into. K-Dub. Another great drive that time by Linus, just left a little bit short there. Jesse Hall, good job stepping in.
Great play by Jesse. Good read on the outlet pass. Huge turnover, yeah. Great steal for us.
Yeah.
All right, he's calling the set here, so let's see if we can, something going to the rim.
Clear out for K-Dub. And he does it, and boy, it looked like a lot of contact there.
Sure was.
Kick off of North Montgomery. Cyril kicked the ball out of bounds, so that'll be Athenia basketball on the side.
Great job there again, going to the offensive boards.
Yeah, they really don't give up on any rebound. That's what it's been great to see tonight, how hard we're playing. So Linus into Hensley here, and coach will set the offense he wants. Hensley able in the lane there, and
another offensive rebound now. Maybe a force there. I think coach would probably prefer a little better shot there. Great rebound, but
yes.
8-point lead, you fall away. Jump shot, and probably not the shot of choice, but you can see him talking to him right there. Like, that's just not, for as well as he's played, that's probably his worst play of the game.
Absolutely.
Without being, you don't want to be critical because it's a hustle play. It's an absolute hustle play. He's working his butt off. But, that's just one of those plays with some experience.
Yes.
You understand time and score and where we're at.
What the goal is.
Yes, and maybe just, that's why we play games, to teach players how to get better, right?
Here comes the jump and run, almost creates a turnover there.
Oh, it did. He missed it.
Yep. Got Montgomery going a little crazy.
Great job of recovering. Sprint back there, taking something away.
Tried the fancy pass, ball goes out of bounds.
Well, you speed them up. North Montgomery wants you watch them. They want to play at a deliberate pace.
Yep.
And we would, if we play fast, we would rather play a little bit more up tempo.
Right.
And I think we're capable of playing at a higher level of an up-tempo game.
Yeah.
So patience.
Cole Watt and Carson Scott back into the game there. Pick up the defensive intensity here. Coach understands what he's trying to get done, and K-Dub drives in and gets fouled by Preston Shaw. He'll be going to the line to shoot 2 baskets, and that's North Montgomery's 3rd foul of the second half.
Running our little shuffle offense there. Good patience. Carson saw the lane. When he attacked it aggressively, he's been able to go left or right tonight. And again, that was just a great take. His right hand.
Shot a little hard. K-Dub was a really good free throw shooter, but that was a little too much on it off the back of the iron.
Well, you like it when it's straight on. Don't always say, as long as they're not missing left or right, then just got to change the release slightly. There you go.
And he did. Makes the adjustment, able to get the second one. Pushes the lead to 9 points, and here comes Schrader with the.
Oh, yes. Dunked that. Oh,
man.
So I should have said lay it in. My fault. That's all right. We'd like to see the aggressiveness out of him.
Up 9, and yeah.
Absolutely.
I like him going for it. It's late in the game on tired legs, so that makes
a little bit. But I really like using Nate in the run jump there, something I haven't seen earlier. And
yep. There's Carmine, and guess who was in position? Carson Scott.
Yep.
Carmine backs over him and gets called for the foul.
That kid plays one way. That's just what he does. He plays one way.
100%.
Yep.
They get timeout North Montgomery. Yep, game's going to get out of hand. And so
well, that's what we said. A 6-point lead can turn into 16 real quick here. With just a couple of plays. We get that dunk there, and we'd be up 11.
That's right.
Not saying the game's over, but the more you watch North Montgomery, we can defend them pretty well. They're going to struggle to score against us if we really play like we are right now, because we can challenge their shots in the paint with Nate and Jesse, and our quickness on the perimeter is doing a good job of not letting them get comfortable. And we've done a good job tonight stopping Bradford. He's had an excellent season, good player. And tonight we challenged his shots, and they ask him to do a lot. So.
Yep. Yeah, he really does have to carry him offensively. We've done just a great job. I think we had that one stretch there in the second quarter. Kind of gave up a 7-0 run, But since then, it really
I mean,
like that.
the score is 20-13. We almost put them away. They made a little run at us, but we've certainly answered that here. And our defense the second half has just been outstanding. They've scored 7 points in, over 10 minutes.
That's right. Job by Jesse running down that pass here. North Montgomery tries to pick up their defense a little bit. And again, now the clock is
trap here, maybe 1-3-1 it looks like from North Montgomery.
Good shot
something
there.
No. Yeah, they're playing.
A lot into the lane.
You like the move.
Yep.
You'd like to see him finish, but you like the attack. Good challenge by Nate.
Shot does fall there.
Yeah, big basket there for North. Yep, still got us a ball game. So he said, don't ever let me say dunk it again. The big 2 points. Yeah, a little 1-3-1 here by the Chargers. See if we can get organized here and get what we want. The advantage of having somebody like Jesse, good timeout. Change the defense on us. It'll be interesting to see if Coach Arnold changes back to man or stays 1-3-1 right there. Because
he knows why that timeout happened, right?
Yes. I mean, you take that timeout to get the people you want in and to organize against that. And some coaches will immediately change and some won't. So, because you figure that, if you're Coach Pierce, do you drop a man play? Do you drop a 1-3-1 play? And, that's kind of tough to draw both up in a timeout and have your kids remember.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, you can do it, but it's being able to actually do it would be something that is a little more difficult. So, with 3:56 left, 7-point lead, this is a big possession, and that's why Coach Pierce took that timeout because, you get another basket here, we maintain that 9-10 point lead. You're starting to feel like we've got a good chance to close this thing out, but you let them back in it here with a turnover or something like that. So good timeout. I'm curious to see what North does here. Yeah, it looks like we put back in. And we still got Carson and Cole in there.
Hensley in now for. Looks like
he took Cole out. Okay, and Cole's played just a super game. We still got Carson in here. Okay.
(29-36) in favor of the Athenians.
All right, he went back man. Yep.
Yeah, switched it up then.
Yes, he did. He's going to come back to that 1-3-1. I promise you. Here, especially if we score.
Right.
A little trap there. That's something different from him.
Three-pointer by Carson Scott. Up and good. Jesse Hall with the rebound. Easy put back everywhere.
There it is. Carson took the shot with confidence, and Coach Pierce comes right back at you with a little run and jump of his own. Oh, nice shot. Nice move,
athletic move, and we know that's what he's capable of.
Absolutely.
Scoring quick there. 3:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. And Athenians lead 38-31. There's a foul, I think, on Carmine.
Well, I think that's a good call. Yeah. He chested him up there. Right now, North Montgomery has some fouls to get.
Yes.
So they're going to be aggressive.
Right. They want to play that way. If they get fouled, they're probably okay with it.
Yeah, and they have another one here. So, you got to remind your ball handler, I'm sure Coach Pierce did, that got to be strong. Yep. They're going to attack you.
Cyril back into the lineup. Jack Thompson back into the lineup for North Montgomery.
See if he changes the D here. He's holding up. Nope, he's still man.
Cyril's had that tough assignment of Jesse Hall, just giving up a lot of height there. But
I'll show you. They're running at him here. Good job by Jesse to attack one man, not both.
Try to get it to Ian Hensley there.
You'd like to see Ian space out there. As he drives at you, generally you want that guy on the block or low to give you, and then if your man helps, I hit you, get a little shot.
Well, it's too packed in, and
a little bit.
Obviously gave up turnover here, so Wallace is going to check back into the lineup for
what they're doing here. He's got 6 out there right now.
Nobody knows who.
Okay.
There, Cyril's going to check out.
Right. The big possession here. Just need to sit down, keep him in front. Oh, no. Coach is bringing it. He's bringing it.
They do not have the ball handlers. They beat it, and Radford's going to pull up for a jumper. He's got a good shot. There's no doubt about it.
Okay, big basket there by Bradford. Okay, we got run and jump against run and jump here. Montgomery trying a little bit of. Yeah, here they come.
Coming out there, we got Jesse out there. He's got 6 inches on everybody else.
Yeah, part of what they're doing here is they know Carson Scott's not a great offensive player, so they're leaving him.
Yep.
And, yeah, that's what Coach Beers recognizes, too.
Ty Linus going to check in for Carson Scott. That'll give us 5 guys that can shoot free throws pretty well. 5-point lead, 38-33, 2:36 to go.
Yeah, I like that substitution, right? You want to, at this point, you have the lead. You want your best ball handlers and scorers in the game at this point.
Logan Kelly checks back into the game for Cade Coble. Tough pass by Schrader.
Great catch there by Ian. Really nice.
Good job.
Little set play that I'm sure Coach said don't force, and we almost did.
There's a foul.
All right.
Grove, and looks like Jack Thompson with the foul. That puts us, it's shooting foul anyway, but it also puts us in the bonus.
Anytime we get Jesse going strong to the hole, I know that Coach likes that.
Good things are going to happen. Jesse get it with the first one. Back up to a 6-point lead.
I'll be curious to see if Coach Pierce goes back to the run and jump.
It's created some havoc.
It has, but it's also given him a couple baskets.
Yeah.
I was going to say that I think he's going to go back and just play solid here.
Yeah. 2:20 to go. 7-point lead for Crawfordsville.
Little flag. They run this offense all night. Little flex action. They try to get the pin down.
There's the double team, and Thompson's jump shots off. K-Dub with the rebound, and we'll be probably satisfied to run some clock here.
Yeah, I was surprised Montgomery. Yeah. Well, I think that for them, they're going to see if the sophomores can make free throws here. You've got 1:57 left. 101 here. Down by 7. No risk it in here. Let's knock these in, Ian.
Hard with that rotation.
That's why you foul right there.
Good
what a super play, though. Yeah, it's
made up for it on defense.
We sure did. What a super play. Patience now. Patience. Okay or not?
I think he thought he got fouled and said, I'm going in anyway.
He did. There's nothing wrong with being aggressive in terms of with the ball, but you don't need to score. They're going to foul you with, 1:40 left. As long as you're strong with the ball.
So be patient.
Yeah, you'll take the layup. There's no coach in the world probably say, I'll take the layup anytime. But so let's knock these in. It's 2-shot foul. Unless he called it on the floor. No, he called it on the floor. There you go.
Carson Scott going to check in for Ty Linus if he hits this free throw.
Well, it hasn't been the prettiest game, but I'll say this. Both teams have battled, and real pleased with how hard our kids are playing tonight.
Absolutely. And we saw some guys really step up, I think, big ways. That maybe it feels like they've understood their roles and they're playing hard this season. Shot by Alex Wallace.
All right, that was a big make there because it's still 6. He misses there. We had a chance to put him away. So give the Chargers credit there. They haven't gone anywhere. I agree, though. You can see a little bit of rotation developing here and some trust by the coaching staff of who can do what and what we want to do in terms of what role you're playing. You talked about roles earlier in the game. Like Nate Schrader hasn't probably scored tonight, but he's done a lot of good things out there on the floor. Carson Scott hasn't scored tonight, but he's doing what Coach wants him to do. Same with Cole Watt. And then you see Linus come in off the bench tonight, and he's been a man on a mission all night.
He really has.
And just had really a superb game for a young kid in a big game like this, because it's not sectional. But when you think of regular season games, you don't get crowds too much bigger than these until you get to tournament time. Right. Sugar Creek Classic, maybe.
Some years.
It depends. So, there's a nice crowd here at the ball game tonight. And he's done a nice job, played very well.
Yeah, I thought some guys really have stepped up. They played together, gelled as a team, maybe even 6-point lead here with 1:24 to go. Coming out of the timeout, you got Linus, Carson Scott, Carson Williamson, Jesse Hall, and I got one more, Ian Henley.
On the next foul they commit, we will get 2 shots. So I would assume that they're going to try to trap us till we get the ball crossed, and at some point he may take the foul here.
North Montgomery has Bradford, Coble, Cyril, Logan Kelly, and Jack Thompson.
Standardize, get it in.
Yep.
Give it to one of your best free throw shooters. Impressive about that 2 sophomores handling the ball
there.
That's
right.
Got a big point in the game.
And there he goes.
Like I said, you always take a layup. I'm surprised he didn't foul him now. That was a mistake. Yep. Should have fouled him. But we'll take it. Thank you. Good job there by Carson.
Good defense by Carson Scott on Bradford, and that forces a timeout.
Yeah, that timeout frustration there by Coach Arnold. I think he was frustrated about that layup. I'm sure he,
the foul.
Yeah. You don't want to
clock and don't let him get to.
You don't want to let him right from the Athenian head all the way down to the rim untouched. So great job though. Again, that's what we said about Linus. And man, does he have a first step? That kid is
quick,
incredibly quick.
Explosive even.
Yes, he is really matured into that, into his frame, and just an impressive athlete.
So 1 minute to go here, 8-point lead for the Athenians. Feeling pretty good about where they stand right now. North Montgomery basketball.
You want to play tough here. You really don't want to foul. Even though he has some fouls to give, you don't want to foul the shooter. But you do want to challenge shots.
Give it to Coble, their athlete.
Yeah, good call. He traveled.
Oh, I thought he was going to call travel. I thought those hands were.
It's a good foul, though. You have fouls to give. Yep, we only have 4, so
absolutely.
Good job.
You can actually do that again and burn even more.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
North Montgomery, Coble gets the ball into Bradford. He's going to pop the 3, and it's off. And
great block out by Carson. Be strong there, though.
In for the rebound. It gets tackled pretty well.
Jump, but we'll take it. Right? Yep. Good. You have to understand in that situation that you get the rebound, they're going to hover immediately.
Here we go. Carmine back in for Thompson.
Got the same setup we had last time. What you have on this is the option always to go deep, too, anytime with that setup.
There's Linus getting fouled, and that's exactly what we're looking for. Linus, good free throw shooter. Shouldn't talk any more about that right now.
Well, that's why you design it there as Coach Pierce. You know, you want to get that ball in and get the ball normally to your best free throw shooter in that situation, even though it's 2 shots. And as we say that jinx him, so.
Absolutely. That's our fault, Linus.
Yeah.
8-point lead here, 46.9 to go. Thompson back into the lineup, and Alex Wallace back in for North Montgomery. Linus has his second free throw, and it's up and good.
Got it. All right, same scenario. We have a foul to give, but you don't want to foul the shooter. Good pressure by Ian.
Good job with defense here. And Wallace for 3. It's short. Gets the ball with the rebound.
He's strong.
Yep. Push the ball up. Good job by Carson Scott.
Yeah.
Slow down. Get it back.
Very nice.
Probably didn't need that pass necessarily, but.
Probably not. You know, if you're Jesse there and you just hold it, you're going to get fouled.
Right.
But you like the unselfishness of Jesse right there. You know,
he
could
was
have.
Cutting.
Absolutely. He was looking for the open man. And, we haven't talked about Jesse much in the last 3 or 4 months, but Jesse had a nice game tonight.
He really did.
He did some really good things. The 2 finishes with his left hand are still more impressive to me than his dunk. I mean, we know that he can throw it down.
Yep.
But he had a couple of finishes at the rim to drive tonight.
He really did a great job.
And he played with some energy tonight that I know Coach Pierce has been looking for. You know, I know everybody wants to see a sustained, effort, but sometimes he's one of those kids who's playing hard and doesn't look like he's always playing hard because he's just kind of a smooth athlete. And But I thought tonight he gave great effort, and obviously it's going to be a big win here if we can hold on, which would take a miracle, right, with 17 seconds left.
Now, Coble does sink a free throw here with 17 left, and he's at the line, and foul was on Mayer. It's only the 6th Athenian foul, so the next one actually puts him in the bonus, but for the point in the game, that doesn't matter too much. Second one is off, and looked like Bradford may have come down with that on somebody's back and is getting up slowly. That would be big for them.
Yeah, you don't see anybody get hurt here, but
yeah.
you know, if you know it's Montgomery tonight, you walk out of here thinking, hey, you know, we competed. You know, we were close to this or this or this. So, you know, I'm sure they're going to walk out of here disappointed, but their head held high. And we haven't seen the last of the Chargers, is my guess.
That's right.
We're going to see them
big
again.
turnaround over last year. I think it was a record loss last year and
that's what
point differential. So, I mean, that's a good turnaround. Yeah, I think we talked about that before. You don't want to say it's a victory when you lose, but they certainly competed tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that Coach Arnold's doing a nice job.
Yes.
And but really, I think that Coach Pierce did an outstanding job. You know, the play to start the second half, the play call there, the run and jumps at a couple times tonight. So Coach Pierce, hats off. Well done tonight, sir.
Yep. There's a quick foul on Ty Linus by Bradford, but no, by Coble, which will put Linus back at the line.
Yeah, still only 6, so isn't it?
Yep.
15. So you need to make, obviously, need to make one.
That's right. Make one. We certainly don't want to foul them anymore now that they're in the bonus. Don't want them shooting with the clock stopped. Linus knocks down the first one.
And now you just want to stay in front of your man. Try not to, you certainly don't want to foul a shooter here.
Second and short.
And that's good right there. That's what you wanted. He wasted 4 seconds right there.
Nobody came to get the basket.
Yeah.
Bradford for a really long three. It's off.
He's strong, Nate.
Mayer with the rebound. They're trying to foul him. Back into Linus' hands. Game's over. Great job by the Athenians. Taking home the victory tonight. Big county matchup. It's 2 County Chase points for the Journal Review County Chase, and Athenians win 45-38. Saw lots of really great things tonight out there.
Well, you know, it's a low-scoring game. It's 20-20 at half. Sure, both coaches want to see, as the fans, do better offense. But, you know, in the end, what you're looking for is better execution. There were a lot of turnovers in the first half, I think, by both teams. A little bit cleaner in the second half in terms of that. And, you know, in the end, you get the W. So whether you score 75 or 45, you know, the goal tonight was get a win, and we got it.
That's right. So the Athenians are back in action tomorrow night here at home against the Seeger Patriots. And that's the next game. That'll be a JV Varsity basketball game starting at 6 o'clock here in Crawfordsville Athenian Gymnasium. Another great win. Moves their record, I believe, to... I don't know what I should have known. Let me think. Is that 3-3 now?
Yeah, we're 3-3 now.
Okay, 3-3 on the season. Big win again after going up to West Lafayette last weekend, and great turnaround. I'm sure Coach Pierce is excited about what he saw tonight, and lots of guys just stepped up. Played a variety of guys, got lots of action, and big win. Got some other scoring updates for you. Final from Southmont Western Boone. Western Boone ends up beating Southmont 55-50 after leading most of the game, I believe. So Western Boone gets their first win of the season, and a tough game there for Southmont. So, Coach Slicker, for Rhett Love.
Well, thanks for having me again, guys. I appreciate it. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, great job on the call tonight. Justin Duggar on the computer, Coach Welver on the camera. Look forward to next Athenian outing. Hope you'll join us or be here tomorrow night. We're webcasting the game tomorrow night. I wasn't sure about that, so the Seeger game will be on. Varsity will start around 7:30 against the Seeger Patriots right here at home. So if you can't make it out, join us on the webcast. Thanks for joining in.